What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and I kind of want to talk about these Tesla robots, this Optimus robot that Elon Musk just released a few days ago, and it was going viral on the internet. Stephon Marbury speaks about it, and I don't know how young the viewers are, or if anybody's my age or older, but I remember seeing Terminator back in the day when we was younger, back in the '80s, early '90s, and really watching that movie as a youngster and saying, this ain't so far fetched that it's not a thing that's not feasible. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it wasn't happening at that time, it was one of those movies that always made you think. And somebody in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody said that these Matrix movies that came out later, that Terminator was a prequel for them. So if that's true, somebody make that connection for me in the comment section, if you've been following it. But yeah, these robots look a lot like the ones, or they remind me and reminiscent of the ones from I, Robot, the movie with Will Smith in it, where the robots were all friendly and were helpful to people, but whenever they got infected with whatever virus they had, or whatever was going on, when they turned red, they were stopping people from leaving their homes, and it turned into an all-out brawl. And I'm one that when I watch these movies, even the purge and stuff like that, I think that they telling you something about what's to come. Like, I don't think people are just so creative that they not pulling from reality, or don't have some notion of what's going on. Maybe someone turns in the film, but when it goes into that Hollywood, when it's out there in Hollywood and those people, the elites, get their hands on it, I think they add their twist to it, uh, with some things to come, and I think they reveal some things in some of these films. To be honest with you, man, but that's just my feeling on it. As you can see these images right here, but we're gonna get into what Marbury had to say. Let's check it out.
How I feel about the new Tesla robots. Okay, here we go. Now, I come from the generation of watching Terminator, RoboCop. I seen when they put my man together and was like, okay, let's build a cop and let him shoot guns through walls and kill people, whether they did it or not. You don't know. You could get hit with it by innocent bystander. The thing that I'm nervous about with it is that I know that there's a chip and there's a code. And what will happen if my man Elon Musk just decided to just spaz out? What if he just have a spaz out moment? He can't have a spaz out moment on Earth. Like, literally, he's not even liable to. Like, literally, he does whatever he want to do. Smash whatever he want to smash. Impregnate anything he want to impregnate. He do whatever he want to do on the Earth, and ain't nobody doing nothing, and nobody can say nothing or touch him. So, when you give that power to somebody who you really don't know and you don't understand, and when you give somebody that, what's to say that my man ain't gonna push the button? He's talking about the nuclear war button. I don't think that button getting pressed. But what if he just decided to, like, you know what? I'm having a bad day. I don't like the way how humans are acting over here in South Central. Let's just go send them all in. What you gonna do? The robot can run. You imagine when a robot say stop and you keep running? What you gonna do? Like, straight up, like, literally, what are you going to do? So, how do I feel about it? Yeah, it look cool and all of that. For the little kids who, it's really for them, but for us, I don't know how I feel about that. It look good. Got the robot in the house. He cleaning up. Next thing you know, you see the robot put his arm around your wife or your girl while you're gone all day. And then you start thinking, what could he do? I'm just tripping. But it's real though. The Jetsons are finally here. It's real. The programming, what they did to us when we were younger, like the little kids we see right now, that program, we received the program. The program was downloaded by a lot of people. And, you know, this is where we are right now. If people don't know that FaceTime been going on for a long time. FaceTime did not just start. Okay, flying cars didn't just start. You know Elroy, right? So if you don't know Elroy, that's what I say. Go watch all of them shows back in the days. It's not a game. It's not a game. You talking about he don't got no pedals or no steering wheel in the car? Nah, man. I don't know about that one. Nah. Good. Good on a no steering wheel. No steering wheel and no pedals. I'm good on that one. I don't know how I feel about that one. My man said there ain't gonna be no more DUIs. So people gonna be getting lit sloppy. And then after they get lit sloppy, they're gonna jump up in the Tesla. I'm just saying. I'm not, you know. Would I ever plan the big three? No. That's not easy. That's very hard. Cars drop your ass off in jail. Yeah, your car is over the breathing limit. It all smells in here. I'm good. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then they make movies about it, right? They get people like my homegirl from Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts. They don't go get regular actresses, like new actresses. They go get the older actresses to play these crazy movies that show you something that nobody wants to see based upon all of what's going on. It's basically like, okay, we got to do the movie to let everybody know how we're getting ready to roll all of this out, bucko. Like, we got to make sure that everyone has an idea about how this is actually going to happen. Right? So we got to give them something. And then you watching this movie and then you like, oh, so you guys can do that too? Yeah, we can do that too. That's exactly what we can do. We got to let you guys have some sense of understanding about what's coming. We can't just put it all on you guys just like that. No, we got to warm you up. We have to warm you up. If we don't warm you up, man, this is not going to work. My kids are going to be scared. This is what's going on. So how I feel about the robots, I'm probably one of the worst people to ask about that. I mean, that's just my truth about how I feel from what I think, from what I see, what's going on the earth. But Elon Musk with the button, him and Trump together, whoa. Whoa. Pinky in the brain? Pinky in the brain? Man, pinky in the brain. Peace, love. It's over. Pinky and the brain get together. Yo, think about it. Look at Pinky and the brain. All they talked about Pinky and the brain was taking over the planet. I'm telling you. Corey, you know I'm not lying. Rumble, you know I'm not lying. If I was lying, I'm flying. Pinky and the brain Were you going Hong Kong or Macau? Straight? Yeah. Pinky in the brain getting ready to, they getting ready to jump in their bag when they're about to create something that is scary, man. It's scary.
So Marbury shares a lot of the same thoughts that I shared at the beginning of the video, man. And what I'm gonna say is a lot of things we talk about on YouTube, myself included, is a distraction from the larger thing that's really going on. That's why sometimes in the community now, I'm trying to share more positive stories and different things like that. Uh, but yeah, man, it's a lot going on in the world, and it's a distraction, and we worry about a lot of the wrong things. We worried about who's the GOAT, who's this, who's that. A lot of entertainment based things. What this entertainer said about this person, she said this about her, he said this about him, and and I'm talking about in a gossipy way, not like sports figures talking. That's one thing. When you keeping it on the field, on the court, that's just fun and competition. But even that, is a distraction as well from the larger thing that's going on, because there's a lot going on behind the scenes and a lot going on in this world that's going to change a lot of things as we know it right now. So I try to keep my mind on that as much as possible. That's why sometimes you might see me go away for 4 or 5 days, sometimes a week or two. I've been off this channel and not been uploading nothing because sometimes I'm just doing different things and living life with fam, knowing people ain't gonna always be here and stuff like that. But I'm getting off on another tangent, man. But yeah, as far as those robots, I can't see me buying one. I mean, you look at stuff as small as going to Chick-fil-A. Now, if you go to Chick-fil-A, you could order on your phone, and then you could open up like your camera, and they take a picture, or you scan the barcode and you go around the quicker line, like on the outside, the quick pickup, different things like that. Like, so there are some conveniences involved with these robots, but also I think when you start making things and a race of things, and you start to make them more and more independent thinkers, then who knows what that becomes, right? That's where you start to go into the unknown when they have independent thoughts. Right now, still seems like, they're robots and they just do what you tell them to do. Like a computer, that's a robot, but it do exactly what you tell it to do. If I hit S, S gonna show up on the screen. And if it gets a virus, it's gonna close down. But something with legs and arms that can move, what, like, we don't even know what type of viruses that could be. So if something malfunctions in it when it was nice, what would stop it from being mean? There's no way you can just defeat it on command unless you have a weapon that could blow it away, blow it to smithereens right then and there. But if you just sitting on your couch and your robot there and it just turn on you and it just grab you, it don't have no feelings. You can't, poke its eyes out and stop it or nothing like that. You just gonna have to take that L. That's my concern. Just the safety of the people. I guess I might have seen too many Terminator movies, man. I might have seen too many Matrix movies, too many movies like iRobot. But again, I don't think that everybody is so creative that we just getting these ideas out of thin air. I never believed that. I believe they have some sort of reality in them, and they are things that may come to fruition sooner than later. To be honest with you, that's just how I feel. I could be tripping. I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To next time.